The ball fade partitions. To start this haircut, we'll be doing a horseshoe shape because it's so short it will be hard to do it. So you just separate the hair as you can, as pushing it forward on the direction that it's going to be no cut. I'll be using the detachable clippers with the 000, and I'll be creating a very defined line. This is going to be my fade line. It is okay going with your teeth forwarding like this to create this very defined line. You can change the curvation of that, you can do it lower, you can do it higher. This is mostly for like a median high fade. After I create the line, I'll be using my triple A to remove all the hair that is underneath that line. Take your time to make it very clean, take all the hairs, and create that really crisp line. The crisper the line it is, the easier it's going to be for you to follow later and clean it up as you do your fade. Using the detachable clippers is a great tool because it will remove the hair the quickest. But if you don't have that, you can use your adjustables with no guards and completely closed. Go to the other side and proceed to do the same thing. Create the same line, connect to the back, and cut the excess hair. Blending with the detachable clippers. I'll be using my detachable clippers with the number 2 comb on it and remove all the excess hair from the line that I create to the top area where I did my horseshoe shape. Cut it straight out and maybe do a little graduation at the top as you take the clipper out of the head. Travel around the whole head and do the same thing. I'll be using the number 0 on our adjustables right now, and I'll be completely opening it all out. This will allow me to do the first part of my fade. I'll be going over about half an inch to an inch, it depends how high I want to take it. In this case about an inch. So I flip it a little more on the top so I can start blending with my number 2. I'll use my adjustables at halfway right now, so I close it halfway and I'll go a little bit lower, so about half an inch, and I'll be blending that whole area. To get well at doing these fades, best thing you can do is working your adjustables, always starting up from the open to the close, and just little by little taking the hair, removing it little by little. I'll be closing right now the clipper. So now right now it's back to be on the 0. And I'll be just very much touching a little bit on the edge. Sometimes you can use the flat of the clipper. Sometimes to get some areas, or some darker areas, you can use the corner of the clipper, like you see me doing right there. I'm working with my open right now. Going to the middle and go about an inch and a half on the back. Then I close it halfway and I remove about half an inch. And I completely close it down and take the little edge. Again, going a little flat or using the corner of the clipper. You can spend a lot of time doing this and refining this, and that's okay. But a lot of the times, only a barber will know the difference in between 100% perfect blend and a one that it was 98%. So sometimes, spending all the time to keep perfecting, doesn't allow you to actually get the job, and sometimes you end up cutting more than you wanted. I'll be using my clipper over comb to finish it off and smooth the top area of my graduation. For the top area, I'll be using a point cutting technique. Mostly I want to just create a square top. This is coming actually from our previous business pompadour. So I'm just going to be removing the top. I use point cut because it allows me to get a better blended looking haircut. And that's exactly what I want with this type of hair. If it's fine, sometimes you can go straight, but if it's got a lot of thickness, point cutting is a better choice. To connect the back graduation to the top, refer to my video of the business pompadour where you can see this crown area being connected from the fade into the top. I'll be doing some cross-checking right now by just going on the horizontal versus on the vertical. To blow dry, I'll be using some clay potentially or some paste. Clay if the hair is fine, paste if the hair is a little thicker. Just use your bend brush and use the technique that we learned on the business pompadour. For my blending techniques, I'll be using a texturizing scissors. I'll be using a technique that is a direction texturizing, scissors over comb, just to take the ends, just to connect them a little bit more and get a little more blended. A little bit of the bulk removal on the front area by using the scissors and a little bit more on the middle of the haircut. To finish it off, we'll be using pomade. What I love about pomade is like an old vintage grease. And when you use pomade from 1821, when you use it like this on dry, it acts like a pomade. And it just controls and gives direction to the hair. When you use this on wet, it actually becomes like a gel. So when it dries, actually dries hard, but then you can brush it up and it doesn't get flaky. So it's like having two products on one. More finished looks, more of the old vintage looks. So Sona flexible pomade like 1821 allows you to be able to be used on almost any hair. Now you would like to be finishing this with our hairspray. Why? Because this is going to lock the style in and keep it for the rest of the day. Good thing about 1821 hairspray, it's got the same aroma as all the other products, so you're not building different layers of it, which I think is a great point of difference on 1821. And there you have it, the bald fade.